They scored.
Holy moly.
That's law.
Hey guys, welcome to the newest edition of Lad Talk. Mason, the Dodgers lost 3 series in a row prior to last week, and they needed a reset, and they got the ultimate reset. They played Colorado.
Yeah, you know what? Especially after having, some really bad games there, some not so great looking games where, your pitching wasn't great, your offense was kind of in the dumps.
Defense was horrendous.
And you're playing on the road. That's such a tough. That was a really, really tough road series. So to be able to come home and play a team like Colorado, who up to this point only had 3 wins on the season, was awesome for us to be able to get our groove back, our confidence built back up. So that's how we needed it.
Even if it was false confidence, it was confidence nonetheless.
It wasn't false though.
Let's talk about game 1. Dodgers jumping out early with 2 runs in the first, thanks to Mookie Betts, a 2-run home run.
What a guy.
His 4th of the year. Dustin May looked good in this one.
Yeah, he did. He really did. It's good to have him back. Even if, not to say that he didn't here, but I mean, if even a not so great Dustin May is better than no Dustin May. Filthy stuff. That's filthy stuff. So yeah, good to have him back. Good for Mookie hitting 2 runs, get us a little lead, because it seemed like the whole road series, those 3 that we lost, it felt like we were just playing from behind every single game. So to have some good pitching and be able to go up early was a win, just on its own.
Speaking of wins, Dustin May getting his first win of the year in this one. 6 innings pitched, just 1 run allowed on 3 hits, struck out 7.
That's really good.
Big key in this one, though, no walks for Dustin May. We need to cut down on the walks for this whole pitching staff. It's been bad. A lot of walks.
It's not been great. Unfortunately, we're missing out of the zone a lot, and stuff that's in the zone, except for Dustin May here, is getting hit really hard. There's not a lot of swing and miss in the zone, so we've got to fix that. I know it hasn't even been a whole month, but it sets the tone for the rest of the season, or at least for the whole first half of the season, by starting out not so great. I don't think we lost 3 series in a row all of last year. And there was a really low point. This is kind of our low point. So hopefully let's just keep it going after this.
And it's interesting because we stand here today on Thursday, April 24th. Mm-hmm. The Dodgers have not been playing their best baseball, not even close to it, and they're still just 1 game back in first place, behind the Padres, who are playing arguably their best baseball.
And that's what's interesting, because, that's a really good point. They're playing their best. The Giants are playing their best, and both of them are either 1 or a half a game ahead of us. And we're playing pretty bad for Dodger standards. So, all in all, AL. You wish AL West. The NL West is by far and above, far and away, the best division in baseball. Don't even get me started on any AL division. Terrible. The NL West, best teams in baseball right now. Still only 1 game back behind these 2 teams that are playing their best baseball. Ours is pretty bad.
Shohei Ohtani with his 5th home run of the year in this one to put the Dodgers up 3-0. And Will Smith putting the cherry on top, driving in the last 2 runs in this one to make it a final score of 5-3. He had that single that drove in a run, and then also the sac fly. Yep. And the Dodgers took this one 5-3.
Yeah, all these announcers have praised the bullpen, but unfortunately our bullpen ERA up to this point, April 24th, it's over 4. You know who has the best? San Diego at a 1.72. So that's why they're winning all these games, is because they're not giving up any runs. That's why we're losing all these games, is because our bullpen can't hold any runs. It's super frustrating because we're not used to that. We're used to having a really good bullpen, but Phillips, Treinen, all of our go-to ace guys in the pen are hurt, and these other guys are coming in. I don't know. They don't seem ready. They're missing or things that let me try. They're missing out of the zone. It's not even close. It doesn't look like strikes, especially coming out of their hand. And by the time it gets there, it's been a ball the whole time. They're not being competitive. It's just, I could rant on and on and on, but that's my problem with this team so far. Their bullpen has been really bad.
How much of that is on the starting pitching, though, with the limited innings pitched that you're getting out of the starting pitchers, this bullpen's already pretty taxed going on early in the year, and you've got Trinan hurt. Tanner Scott's been a little bit shaky in the closer's role, but then again, he's only blown 2 saves, but this early on in the season, that does look pretty bad.
Yeah, it hasn't even been a month. 10 opportunities, he's already blown 2, so I mean, that's 80%, but I mean, in a closer role, you need to be damn near 100. It hasn't even been a month, and he's already has 2. He's averaging 2 a month. It's not great. Not great. So, I don't know. I'm not saying he's not worth the money, but I'm not very impressed right now. I don't feel very confident when he comes out there. And we're only talking about the Colorado series, and we're going to talk about the Texas series. But he blew another save after that against the Cubs, so I'm not happy about that. We'll talk about that later next week.
It's just Make sure you check it out next week.
Yeah, you're going to see me rant next week when we play the Cubs. Can we just skip that video, actually? I don't want to talk about it.
We have to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's baseball.
Lame.
That's life.
That's life.
Going on to game 2. We're moving on to game 2, Mason. We went on a tangent there. We're going to bring it back. The Dodgers jumping out ahead early in this one as well, scoring 5 runs in the first 3 innings.
What game is this?
This is game 2.
Okay. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
We saw a home run from Will Smith that drove in 3.
See what he can do when he's not concussed? Do you see how good he is when he's not on concussion protocol like he was all of last season? And I was complaining so much, like, just let him sit down. Let him sit down for a month and just compose himself. But no, we're going to put him out there because apparently they think mediocre Will Smith is better than no Will Smith. I guess. But you know what? I'd rather lose him for a month, 6 weeks, and then come back 100% healthy than just try and push it.
How does that make you feel if you're Austin Barnes? We'd rather have a guy with a severe concussion at the plate than you.
Yeah, that's not great.
Love you, Barnesy. Don't take it the wrong way. We still love you.
I love him too, but he's back there for his defense. He's back there for framing, not even his arm. I hate to say, like, not even his full defense, but he's back there.
I don't think they've thrown out a runner all year. I don't think the Dodgers have thrown out a single runner. Maybe one. I think maybe one single runner.
2 to 3, but no more than 4, for sure. Otherwise, these teams are running so much on the Dodgers this year. And I'm not saying it's because of the catching, because Will Smith's got a gun. It's on the pitching. They've never addressed. They haven't addressed that since the whole pitching clock. What is this, the 2nd or 3rd season now?
Second
season.
3rd season?
I want to say it's been 3.
Who knows?
I don't care.
I don't know.
But they can't stop the running game, so it's been terrible. Will Smith, he's good. He's back.
Good stuff. Chris Taylor drove in a run. His first ribeye steak of the year. How about that?
It seems like it's been the first one since this year and last year, so good for him. I think what did he bat? Under 100 last year?
It was not great.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Maybe $150 max last year.
It was pretty darn bad.
I don't know why he's still on this team. He's taking up a free spot.
Freddie Freeman with the cherry on top, driving in a run on an RBI single. That made it 6-2.
Yeah.
Dodgers winning this one and winning the series. Going for the sweep in game 3. It was a close one.
Confidence. Yeah, of course. Against the Rockies of all teams. Come on.
It shouldn't have been a close one. No. They scored 7 runs in the bottom half of the first.
Yes. They scored 7 runs to start the game. Another run in the 5th. But then they give back 5 runs like that in the 3rd. What are you doing? I'm telling you, man, the pitching has not been great. I don't know if they just weren't ready. It wasn't enough in the spring. We did kind of have a shortened spring because of the whole travel and everything. So, I mean, you could argue we start the season off winning, 8 in a row or something. And now we have our first slump, but it's a big slump. So I don't know. Maybe we weren't ready to start the season.
Going back to concussions, we saw Bobby Miller's first start of the season in this one, and he got lit up.
Not great.
3 innings pitched.
Yeah.
6 runs, 8 hits, 2 home runs. Did strike out 7. That's a promising sign.
Yeah,
Bobby's known for the K every now and then. But his offense helped him out. Shohei Ohtani with the leadoff home run.
Awesome.
Freddie Freeman also hit a home run in that first inning.
Yeah.
Andy Pages drove in 2 with a 2-run single in this one.
Yeah.
Austin Barnes drove in a couple of runs with a double in the
Wow.
first. That's got to feel good for Barnesy.
Yes. Doesn't do a lot, but he can get a hold of one.
And then Shohei Ohtani with his second hit in the inning, driving in Austin Barnes, made it 7-1 in the first inning. We touched on it. The Rockies battled back. Bring out your brooms. The Dodgers sweeping the Rockies, getting that reset they needed before heading off to Texas.
Who is, I think, up to this point, the first team in their division. So, good job. You know what's interesting? I didn't really think about it, but the announcers were kind of talking about the whole series. These are the last 2 teams doing the last 2 World Series. So, interesting matchup. Texas is not who they were 2 years ago at all. And I don't know, it's because of the pitching. Pitching gives up a lot of runs. But their offense hasn't been great. And it's not that much different, if I recall right. Because, I mean, they still have, of course, Seager. They even have Jock this year.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Ooh, not too great.
No.
He's headed towards a record that nobody wants to hold.
No.
Chris Davis hopes he breaks it because he doesn't want to be known for it. What is it?
Well, Chris Davis holds the record for the longest streak of no hits in a row.
Davis.
0 for 54. Terrible. That means he got up 54 times to the plate, hadn't gotten a hit 54 times in a row. Jock, I mean, it's past this series, but as of today, April 24th, Jock has gone 0 for his last 43.
Ooh.
He's only 9 away, and they're going to play tonight at 7 o'clock. Take the under, guys. I would take the under. Under 0.5. He's not going to get a hit.
I like those odds.
I like those odds.
I'm pulling for Jock. I really am, but I like those odds.
I am too. If I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I would take the under 100%, no question. And I am going to watch that game because I hope he gets a hit. I'm going to root for him to get a hit, but I kind of want history. I want to see it happen.
Come on, Jock. Forget history. Get a base hit.
Yeah, I mean,
get a single.
He just signed a 2-year, $37 million deal, so he needs to put up some runs. He's batting he's batting .068 on the season. He's 4 for 59 this year. That's terrible.
Awful.
Terrible. So yeah, it's a free out. So if you're playing Texas anytime soon, you get a free out right in the middle of the lineup. You're welcome.
Let's talk about this series, Mason. We saw Yamamoto on the mound. He shoved once again.
So good. Against DeGrom, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was a very good game to watch. If you're into pitcher's duel, this was the game.
Yamamoto going 7 innings.
How was strikeouts?
10 Ks.
Great
That's
job.
a jumbo jack in LA land. La La land.
You only need 7 now.
You only need 7. It used to be 10. If it was still 10, Yamamoto would have done it by himself.
All by himself. What a guy.
0 walks. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Just 5 hits allowed, no runs through 7 shutout innings for Yama. His 3rd win of the year. Dropped his ERA to .93.
So good.
What does that mean, Mason?
That means he's giving up less than 1 run every 9 innings.
Is that good?
That's unbelievable. So, as of right now, I need to look at the AL, but I know for a fact he is the best pitcher in all of the National League right now. Might even be all of baseball.
Maybe the best.
Don't put that in there.
I'm gonna put it in there. Yamamoto's 3rd win of the year. He got some help from the offense.
Yeah.
Tommy Tanks, 3 for 4 in this one. How about Tommy?
Oh.
Leadoff home run. That's where he needs to be.
Yes.
Shohei Ohtani was out for this game. Congratulations on your baby. I believe it was a girl.
Yes.
It was a girl. Congratulations, Shohei Ohtani, on your beautiful baby girl. Tommy Edman needs to be the leadoff hitter.
Yes, and not just because of this game, but the kind of baseball player is his stature, the way he takes, pitches at the plate. He grinds these at bats, and that's what you need from a leadoff guy. Somebody who's going to come up every time and not do 1, 2, 3 out, but get you 5, 6, maybe even 7, 8, 9, 10 pitches in an at bat to wear out that pitcher. And your number 1 guy, I get it, your leadoff guy is going to be up more than anybody else. They're thinking, I want him to be our best player, Shohei Ohtani. But the bottom of the lineup is not on base enough for Shohei Ohtani to score RBIs. If he's going to hit a home run, I'd rather have, 2, 3 guys on base and it be a 2, 3, 4 run home run instead of just a solo shot. So Edman, he's a guy. He's up there for, I think, definitely the league leaders in home runs, potentially all of baseball.
He's definitely leading this Dodgers lineup in home runs.
Absolutely. Ohtani, he's beating Ohtani. Ohtani's got 6, I think, up to this point in the year. Ohtani's got 7 or 8 up to this point. So, I mean, he's got to be the leadoff guy, then Mookie, then Freeman. I think Ohtani needs to be your 4-hole guy. Go back to classic old school baseball. We need people on base when he comes up.
Dodgers winning this first game 3-0. They added 2 in the 9th for some insurance before Tanner Scott converted his 7th save of the year.
Good for him. We were just
Although
complaining.
the Rangers did make it interesting.
They did. They did not go quietly into the night. We
had that weird play at third.
Oh, that was weird.
Sorry to cut you off, but that weird play at third.
Yeah.
That ball had so much spin on it. It started fair, and then it bounced foul, and then it spun over and
right over the base.
Went right over the base. It was a fair ball.
Yes.
And you had that double play because Josh Young didn't run it out. Kids,
never give up.
Never give up. Run to first base.
If it's foul,
keep running until you hear somebody say foul.
Yes.
Remember, on a fair ball, the umpire's just going to point. He's not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Until you hear the word foul from the umpire, you run it out.
Or see this, yeah. Because, typically with people on base, if you're not playing in the pros, you're not going to have 4 umpires, so you got to hear the word foul. You run it out until you hear that word, or you see your first base coach say foul, foul, foul. Throw their hands up. So, that was just a bad play. Weird situation, but also bad play. Because if he ran it out, it wouldn't have been the end of the game, and they probably would have scored at least 1 run. They could have come back. Next guy comes up, you don't know what happens. So, you know what? Get the next guy up.
Get the next guy up.
There you go.
Let's go to game 2. This was a rough one.
Yes, should have won.
Should have won. They had a chance to win. Rangers went ahead 2-0 in the 3rd. Dodgers answered right back with 3 in the 4th.
Who hit the home run for Texas?
Kyle Higashioka, former Padre.
You know what? They should not have let this guy go. I'm not saying he's, your everyday starter, but he is clutch. He did really good against us in the playoffs. Just a tough out. Jerk. Glad he's not in San Diego anymore. Hits a home run against us next time we play him. He just knows how to play against the Dodgers. What a jerk.
Freddie Freeman answering back after the home run with a 2-run home run of his own. His 4th of the year. That made it 2-2. And then Max Muncy, a guy who hasn't had too many good feelings this year.
No,
getting a good feeling in this one with the ground rule double to give the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Good for him. Not his best start to the season. He usually starts, slow anyway, just like Mookie does. And honestly, that's the way I feel about this whole team. Nobody's really gotten, other than Tommy Edman, in my opinion, nobody's really gotten hot and stayed that way. Will Smith has been pretty consistent. Tommy Edman has just been, honestly, I think this is the best start to a season in his entire career.
Don't you ever disrespect Teoscar Hernandez like that again.
Oh, I did forget about Teo.
Where would the Dodgers be without Teoscar Hernandez?
Probably in 4th place below the Diamondbacks even. They have not been great. Smith, Teo has been rock solid, and Tommy Edman. Those are the only consistent players. Otherwise, everybody's really good one game, bad for 2. Good for 1 game, bad for the next 3. It's been really inconsistent. It's been frustrating to watch, not scoring a lot of runs, giving up too many. That's how you lose a ball game.
Speaking of frustration, Sasaki with a tough luck no decision in this one. He went 6, gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. It was just a home run from Higashioka.
It's a good stat line. Other than the home run, you're going to pitch 6 complete innings without the home run. You give up 1 or no runs. So, you know what? Just a tough sight.
We saw Evan Phillips make his first appearance of the year. Good to have him back.
Oh, we need that big old whooper-duper little frisbee.
Sweeper.
Need that guy.
But Kirby Yates giving up the 2-run home run to Adolis Garcia. Did not record an out.
His former team.
He's still playing for the Rangers in this one.
That's a good one.
But I still have faith in Kirby Yates. The guy shoves.
He does.
Loves the splitter.
He's got a splitter. He's got really good stuff. And, you don't really see, honestly, up until like maybe 3 years ago, 4 years max, you never really saw the splitter. And it seems like every guy's trying to throw it out there. So we're back. Forkable.
We saw some really good pitching in Game 3.
Yes.
Glasnow, he's made of glass.
Yes.
My leg hurts. I have a cramp.
Yeah, cramp, ankle, or just
my elbow hurts.
It's just something, man.
My arm hurts.
For the last 10 years, it seems like if anything, even a little bit is going wrong, 15-day DL, 30-day DL.
I have a hemorrhoid. I can't pitch.
Anything can go wrong. Oh, I didn't eat my salad today. I shouldn't talk about salads in distant May. Sorry.
Dude.
That's not. Too soon. Too soon.
Inconsiderate.
Too soon. But yeah, Glasnow taken out because why?
He had a cramp in his leg.
Come on.
Cramp.
Come on.
Eat a banana and get back out there. Get on the bump.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, so not a lot of offense in this one, but the Dodgers would score the only run on a sac fly from Freddie Freeman, scoring Will Smith.
Yes.
And the bullpen able to hold it down in this one. Tanner Scott with his 8th save of the year. Evan Phillips with another good outing.
Yes.
We're going to need a lot more Evan Phillips.
Yes. We need more Evan Phillips. We need Trinan back. Where's Bazooka? All these names. Where are they? Hurt. It's terrible. I really honestly think the pitch clock has really hurt pitchers in general, but especially the Dodgers for some reason. Starters, bullpen, whoever throws a baseball, they're getting hurt. It's because they don't have enough time to have enough rest in between each pitch. Not to say you need to take more than 30 seconds, but I mean, you get 15 seconds max, you're rushing. You're rushing. It's not enough time in between to really rest your arm.
Then the Dodgers were headed to Chicago. Again, we're going to cover it next week. Make sure you guys check out that video.
Yeah.
And then facing off against the Pirates. I'm really excited about Friday's game.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Skeen's going up against Yoshi Yamamoto, the best pitcher in the National League as of right now.
Potentially all of baseball as of right now. So yeah, that's going to be really good. Skeen's, I mean, he's just way too good. Then we got Sasaki the next game. And I know, I get it. He's still a prospect, still a rookie. The first two weren't great. Neither was Yoshi's first 1 or 2 last year. But who showed up in the World Series? Yoshi. Who's going to show up this year in the playoffs? Guaranteed Sasaki. He's still young, still has a lot of room to grow. But you know what? He's with the guys he needs to be with. Yoshi and Ohtani as his mentors. Of course, he's going to be great. So give it time. Have a little patience.
Give it time.
He's going to show.
Patience is a virtue.
There you go.
He's going to go up against Mitch Keller of the Pirates, who in his career has done very well against the Dodgers.
Yeah, a lot of teams, for whatever reason, either do terrible or they're best against us. And don't go on.
There's no in between.
There's not
it's
really.
Ridiculous.
No.
Glasnow is back. The cramps have subsided.
Thank goodness he had a banana.
He's stretched. He's ready to go.
Apparently pickle juice also helps with
Pickle juice. Potassium.
Yeah.
It's the potassium.
Just put
mustard.
I also heard mustard. Put a mustard-covered banana in pickle juice. You're good for the week.
Dude, have it ready for him in the dugout. Gross. He can eat it in between innings. Yeah. No more crampies.
Yeah, never again. I mean, I get it. He's 6'8", and one little cramp apparently affects his whole leg. I don't get it. I guess that's the problem with being tall.
It's a lot of meat.
It's the problem. It's the problem with being tall. But you know what?
It's a lot of meat.
He shoves when he's on the mound. So we really need him to go 6-7 innings, please. Please stay on the bump this time.
So guys, you checked out this video. Make sure you check out the next video when we recap this week's ball games. And if you like what we're doing here on Lad Talk, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, possibly even share. Share it with somebody. Sharing is caring. Let's go Dodgers.
Adios.
Cool.